Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here in the mighty metropolis of Martin, Iowa. Look what I got today. This is my own personal Royal Enfield Himalayan 452. I just had some work done here at Baxter Cycle. So before I had them change the oil, and they adjusted the valves and air cleaner and all that neat stuff. And I got thinking, hey, how about the antifreeze? So we got new antifreeze in it now. That's what they did the other day. I also ran a wire from a hot spot under the seat up. It's gonna hold my Garmin up here, and I've got that right here. I'll get home. I got the stuff at home to put that on later, but that's another thing we did while we're here. Ran it under the tank. I wanted it under the tank, so that was nifty. It's a nice sunny day, even though it's January. It's supposed to be about 50 degrees right now, probably more. So I am going to go for a bike ride, but just a little bit more about my bike. So other things I've added to it, I put these bags that I just put these on this morning. But I'm going to use these for chain cleaner and for like windshield cleaner, you know, stuff like that, and little things like that. On this side, I've got a first aid kit. We're going to Alaska, so I'm gearing up for that. Over here, I've got a hot spot, so I can hook my heated gear up. Got this tank bag. I was going to use a different tank bag, and I bought one. It was a Rhino Walk tank bag. Ended up putting it on on my Bear, my Royal Enfield Bear 650. I think I'll keep this one for now, see how that does. Other things that I have a thing that goes on the back, so bags go in here. I took that off so they could do the work on the bike. Isn't that just a cool motorcycle? I am just itching to ride it. You know, we've got the Trail Max tires on the back, the WRP, the largest WRP windshield they make. I've got these Bark Busters that I got from 3D Cycle Parts. See how they're black here? Usually Bark Busters are metal colored, you know, aluminum. These have been, what do they call that, powder coated or something like that. And those guys are 3dcycleparts.com, I believe. I've got my tire pressure monitor up here, which I put air in the tire, and this monitor, the front tire pressure is actually off by about 4 pounds. So it says 26 now, it's actually about 32. That tire has got 17,000 miles on it, and it is wore out, but I'm going to wear it out a little bit more. We're going to do a little more riding with that one before I do any changing. I've got a stock exhaust on here, and I keep going back and forth about changing that. Not sure what we'll do with that. This is I love this box. You know, it's got everything. I got all my stickers on there. I've got my drove all over the world stickers. You know, I've been to 20 states since I got this. I got this bike August 23rd. In the first 3 months, we put 17,000 miles on. I went to all these states. I also went to Canada. I should put that on the other side, shouldn't I? I got caught in a 300-mile rain with this box, and everything inside stayed dry. Got all kinds of stuff in there. Another box. I got a fuel bag in there. All kinds of goodies. All kinds of goodies. By gosh. Got a little flashlight right here, so I can. Ow, that hurt. Anyway, and it's lockable. Check that out. Got a new Baxter Cycle sticker right there. Check that out. I got that one first, but it kind of disappears into the bike. Got the same thing here, so I put that big one on the back. I like it. I like it. What else can I show you? Oh, these mirrors. So these are Royal Enfield touring mirrors, and I've just put those on, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and we'll see how those work. I am hoping that they are a little less vibey at high speeds. I've used them on some other bikes. I think Interceptors. I took an Interceptor to Wyoming and back, and it had those mirrors on there, and the more I rode with them, the more I liked them because they were so clear. You know, the optics were just perfect on them. So windshield, mirrors, Bark Busters, TPS-M system, tire pressure system, the tank bag. Jutting back this way, we've got this big box on the back. I've got stuff that I'm going to put on here for baggage. I've got the Dunlop Trail Max tire on the back. Okay, I'm going to go for a bike ride. I'll catch up on a little bit. Wahoo! Hey, we have made our way about 80 miles from Baxter Cycle now. We're at a place called Murphy Hill. It's super windy here, so I hope this is coming out. Over my shoulder, that's the Missouri River floodplain, and beyond that is Nebraska. So we are probably within 20 miles of Nebraska, maybe less. Old Hot Rod Himalayan is just running like a dream. I love that bike. It's so good for my soul. Oh, I can't tell you how much this has done for me today. This ride, that bike, this ride, the sun, you know, 50-degree weather. It's just, I've needed it. I've needed it bad. I'm a hurting unit, right? Ha ha, hardly. Anyway, the bike, Let's see, what can I tell you about that hot rod? You know, 40 horsepower, 30 foot-pounds of torque, about 42 newton meters of torque, 6-speed transmission, single cylinder, liquid cooled, dual overhead cam, all that neat stuff. 59.4-inch wheelbase, I think that's 1,510 millimeters, 21-inch front tire, 320 millimeter disc brake with a dual piston Barbary caliper, 43 millimeter forks, upside down forks that are shielded, and about 8 inches of upside, up and down movement. That's about 200 millimeters. The back is a monoshock with about 200 millimeters of travel also, about 8 inches. It's got a 140/70/17, I think, on the rear. Chain drive, of course. 270 millimeter disc on the back end. On the bottom, it's got about 9 inches of ground clearance. That's 230 millimeters, I believe. The bike weighs a whopping 430 pounds, or about 195 kilograms. Has a 4-gallon gas tank, 4.5-gallon gas tank. That is 17 liters. Seat height, I'm giving you all the numbers here. I've got it in the high position, which is, the low seat height is 32.5. It's about 845 millimeters. I've got it in the high position, which is, I think it's a little over 33 inches, or about 860 millimeters. I love that bike. I just love that bike. I've got over 17,000 miles on it. And I just, I forget how much I love the open road, and I really forget how much I love that bike. I've got a lot of good bikes. I've got a lot of great bikes. And that one is, I've had a lot of great bikes in my lifetime. I've been riding since I was 9 years old as a rider. And that's the best bike I've ever owned. Now, on that note, I'm going to hop back on that hot rod and keep on it rolling. Wahoo! Back at the Fuzzy Biker Garage again. Check it out. Hot rod. Great day for a ride. Sun's starting to go down. Got about 155, 160 miles on it today. Just life-saving miles. I tell you, I needed it. So I went by Baxter Cycle. This is really cool. I went by Baxter Cycle on the way home. They're just like 6 miles from here. And I got to talking to them. Look what they got in. Himalayan rally seat. Check that out. I'm borrowing this one. I want to ride, I've got about 6 miles on it so far. It feels very firm. It feels higher up here, taller. But when you sit like at a stoplight, or when you have to put your feet down, because it's so narrow, it's a lot narrower. It feels shorter. Plus, also, I think it dips down right through here really well. So taller up here, maybe. When you're sitting on the bike, like going down the road, I feel like I have more leg room because I think this is taller right through here. So it's kind of made to be a dirt bikey seat. Again, very narrow through here. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's been a great day of motorcycle riding, I got to tell you. Oh, someday I'm going to wash this bike. Clean my windshield off a little bit. Adjusted my mirrors some more. I got these new mirrors, these Royal Enfield touring mirrors. And I'm trying to get them toured, adjusted in so they work right for me. Added this bag. Let's see, where is it? Added this bag on the side, which is held on very well. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, stuff. We're going to go to Alaska, so I'm going to leave the back bags off for now because we're going to change the seat anyway. I'm going to give that seat back tomorrow after. I'm going to try to do a couple 100 miles tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there. But anyway, what a great day for a ride. Really appreciate Baxter's, helping out with getting the coolant changed and everything else, lending us that seat. And if y'all are interested in a new or used Royal Enfield Himalayan or other, Triumph, classic British bike of any type. Hey, look, classic British bike. Classic bikes. My old Royal Enfield Himalayan. Parts, accessories, jigs, doodads, Triumphs. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's a Triumph runner somewhere. Coats, jackets, gloves, helmets, socks and underwear. Get yourself over to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker, that's me, sent you. Hit like and subscribe. Now, if it's a beautiful day out where you all are at, we're kind of at the end of the day here. Get yourselves out there and ride, my friends. Nothing better than a great motorcycle ride. Wahoo!
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wahoo!